Hello, in this video we will be evaluating a business. Here is the example. Assuming normal growth, a clothing store is worth 100,000, but the owners believe it will grow at 9% per year for the next 3 years. Estimate a reasonable selling price for the business by finding the present value at 5% per year compounded semi-annually. So a normal growth it's 100,000, but if it's not normal growth, the owner believe it's gonna grow 9% per year for the next 3 years. So we expect the business to grow 9% per year for the next 3 years. Now we're gonna find the future value. So the future value is 100,000 times this 1 plus I to the power of n. Because we don't have 9% on the table, I'm using this formula as we learned in the previous lesson. So 100,000, basically plugging in everything in a calculator, multiply by 1 plus I, the interest is 0.09, and for n the period is 3 years. For n is 3 years and the I is 9%. And this way you will have plugging in everything in the calculator, you'll have 129,502.90. This is an estimate of the value of the store in 3 years. This one here, an estimate of the value of the store in 3 years. Now we need to find the present value of 129,502.90, assuming 5% compounded semi-annually. So 5% compounded semi-annually, that tells me that the period is, so the rate, the interest, it will be 5% divided by 2, which is 2.5% per half year semi-annually. And for how many times? It's 3 years times twice a year, 6 compounding periods. So now we'll use the table, the value from the present value of the dollar table. So value from the present value of a dollar table, which is as we saw in the previous example, you just go to 2.5% and you go down to 6 and you find this number here on the table. So therefore the present value is the future value, 129, based on this assumption that the business is going to grow 9% every year for 3 years. So this is the future value. You multiply it by the number we found on the table, and we're going to find 111,670.35. So reasonable selling price will be 111,670.35. So this is the reasonable selling price. I hope this was helpful.